and today I wanted to share with you what to not to pack when you go and live in a tropical climate. Trust me, there's a lot for you to learn from my mistakes here, and I will walk you through all of them so you can pack a ultimate suitcase when you go to live somewhere where it's really warm. Because I moved here from Sweden, and that's a little bit colder climate, and my only options were throw it away, give it away, bring it with me, or I actually stored a couple of boxes at my poor parents' house in Uppsala, Sweden. Sorry, mom and dad. So that are a couple of excuses I have why I packed so badly. So most of the clothes I haven't even worn, and if I have worn them, it's just in my videos, so I don't wear the same clothes over and over again. And as soon as the video is done, I just throw them off because it's too freaking hot to wear it. Let's see. Like long sleeve, I never wear almost. Maybe late at night, but maybe I worn this like once or twice. And this is a fabric that doesn't really breathe much easily either. I mean, yeah, like tight things I never wear either. And this material is super sweaty and sticky, so this is even like not comfortable in Sweden. So I worn it for like 2 videos. So what you really do want to go for is like things that breathe and that doesn't have an arm. And what I tend to go for is things that I don't need a bra for, because that's so sticky too. So like I have 2 tank tops that I wear a lot around the house that are just like ruffles and things here, so I feel really comfortable walking around without a bra pretty much everywhere with it. So that I would highly recommend. And this is good for sleeping. It's silk, so it's kind of like a cool, nice material for your body to sleep in. And oh, I went to the ocean and I didn't cleanse off the bikini afterwards, so all the golden things fell off. So it's time for me to maybe go and get a new bikini. Or another one. Yeah, this I actually have worn because it's like so light and thin material. It's not warm at all, so this is something that I actually wear like if I'm on a Vespa ride and it's kind of windy and stuff. This can be nice to have, so you have something that covers your arms. That's like probably the one long sleeve thing I have that I wear, that I actually enjoy wearing. And this is great too. I got this in Hawaii. Like I don't wear a bra and it's not covering my arms and or legs. So that's a good one. Ooh, and this is a pretty good sized bag that I will use a lot because it like fits my sunscreen, mosquito thing, wallet, headphones, and yeah, everything I need. And if I need more things, this is good for me. I wear a lot. Yeah, another thing you're not gonna probably want is I brought like a whole bag of nail polishes. And if you know me from back in Sweden, I would always have like colorful nail polish. But while I've been here, I feel better not using any nail polish at all, and my nails are actually longer and stronger here. It's something about like being in the middle of nature and you just want to be more natural. I hardly wear any makeup when I'm just around the house or even out the house, because your mascara would just melt from the heat and your eyeshadow too, and it would just be a big mess. So I really had to embrace my natural beauty, and I don't even, back in Sweden I would color my eyebrows and eyelashes like once a month. But here I'm like, oh, so this is what they really look like, and it's not so bad. So it's kind of cool to just be natural for a while and see what that's like. And yeah, my skin has actually been a lot better here in this climate, and I don't wear makeup and all of that, except for now, because yeah, this is kind of a fun story. I woke up and there was like blood in the bed, and I was like, oh shit. I had obviously got my period, and I just had been sick, so I wasn't aware that I didn't have any like tampons or pads left, because I brought with me from Sweden like a big thing, and I always have that, and I kind of just ran out of that. So I woke up and I was like, oh shit, I gotta go get it, and I was still a little bit like tired from being sick and dizzy and all of that. So I go out with my really greasy hair, with my zits sticking out, and I thought I would just go to the nearest store, but it was closed, and I don't think even she would have it, because she mostly have like fruits and snacks and stuff like that. So I just like, oh, I just gotta keep walking. So I kept walking in the heat, and there was some like Balinese celebration going on, because there was people like all dressed up dancing in the streets, and the kids were playing, and everybody was in this great mood, and I was like, ugh, like it was such a hot day, and I was sweaty and like bleeding, and I just wanted to get my freaking tampons. And all of a sudden this guy pulls up on his Vespa, and he's like, you want ride? And I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I just hopped on. And when you're on a Vespa and it goes really fast, you can't really hear much of what the other people are saying, and it doesn't help if they don't speak like hardly any English. So he was trying to figure out where I was going. I was trying to tell him I just wanted to go to a supermarket, and then all of a sudden he thought I wanted to go into Ubud, which is the nearest like big city. And I just knew that it had to be like some kind of supermarket more nearby than that. So all of a sudden he's on his way to Ubud, and then we kind of pass what is actually a small supermarket with doors, and not just like a fruit stand, which is a lot what it looks like around here where I live. And I was like, no, stop! And he was like, oh, okay. He just pulled over, and I was like, oh, just jumped off. And I started walking to the supermarket, and he just turned around and he was like, everything will be okay. And I'm like, yes, thank you. And I walked into the supermarket, and I finally got what I was looking for, and I got snacks, and I got a big Magnum ice cream that I ate on my way home. And yeah, I was walking home in the heat all the way home, but luckily I had what I was searching for, and yeah, it's weird, like this has never happened to me in my whole life. Like for some reason I always had that stuff around the house. And yeah, so this was my first experience with going out hunting it in the morning, and it turned out good after all. But I'm not planning on doing it again. And yeah, like their things are not really like ours at home. This one is like super long, so yeah, if someone is coming and visit me from Sweden, you can please bring me some stash. Yeah. And I got new yoga pants, really short ones, because I just had long ones from Sweden, so this is way nicer to do yoga in than like long pants. That's way too hot. And sometimes I just do it in a yoga, a sports bra, because it's too hot to even have like a tank top on. Yeah, and eye mover, remover, I hardly ever wear, because I never wear mascara, so I just wear my face wash. So this is probably gonna last me for a long time. But I mean, like if I'm not gonna live in Bali forever, I might go to another country where I actually will use like this. I would never wear long sleeve stuff. So that's cool anyways. And I never have worn this. This is like a sweating material to start with. Yeah, a lot of long sleeve that I probably never will wear here. These are actually a pair of pants I have worn, because it's a thin material and they're not tight, so it makes it easier to wear when it's hot. They're yeah, pretty comfortable actually. So I've worn those. And another thing is like I must have lost weight here because all of a sudden my shorts are falling off. So I put a picture up on Instagram about that I'm happy I brought a belt because these are like here down here now if I don't have a belt. So my body enjoys all the fresh food and hanging out here in Bali. And yeah, you're not gonna need all of these socks. Like I worn socks maybe once, so that is not really what you need. And I've never worn the sneakers. Oh my god, they're super dirty now. And yeah, I've worn ballerina shoes a lot, and I bought a pair of flip-flops, and they get so worn down from walking in all the dirt and everything here where I live. But it's alright. Yeah, these two are all worn down now. But like here when I live, I've been kind of a hermit. Like I've been creating and I got exactly what I was asking for when I left Sweden. I was so tired of people, I was so tired of, you know, the big city stressed life with subways, office job, all of that stuff. So I actually asked for something really quiet, and that's exactly what I got. But today I'm gonna go look for a villa south of Penistenan. I live north of Penistenan. So if I choose to go there, which is just like 10 minutes away on a Vespa, I will be more around like cozy cafes, yoga places, restaurants, shops. So yeah, I'm pretty good at actually getting good places to live. I remember back in Sweden I would be like, oh, I can see myself living here, like kind of saying yes to an area. Kind of like, what would it take to live here? And I kind of just lived in all of those places where I ever thought that. So it's kind of cool when you don't have to buy into the limitation of, no, there's never any apartment open there, or you can never get a place there, or it's expensive there. I never kind of bought into that, so I kind of just created it for myself. Created where I wanted to go next. Yeah, and in my big suitcase, I haven't even taken it out. I have 2 jackets. And I actually asked old lover back in Sweden if I would need a jacket, and he was like, no, because he's been in Bali a lot of times. And he was like, no, you're not going to need a jacket. But I went to Copenhagen before Bali, so I was like, oh, maybe I need a jacket then, but it was super hot there too, so I have 2 jackets that I will probably never wear. But like I said, if I go somewhere else, it would be cool to go to Australia next maybe, so who knows, maybe I'll need them there. Last time I was there was 5 years ago, and that was actually their winter, so it was only like 20 degrees, which was kind of like you need a jacket, so it might come in handy. Someone is knocking on my door. Or maybe not. Yeah, maybe that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my period stories, and hope you learned a couple of things. I had so much I wanted to share with you guys, but I think I probably forgot half. Maybe I'll do a second video of this, and if you like this type of content, please subscribe and share it with the world and like it or whatever you do. And yeah, hopefully it's been a contribution for you, and I will talk to you soon.